Hi everyone, we are back in live, and today I'm gonna do this video in English, and then you can practice on English, you can practice listening, you're speaking. I'm waiting people getting our video, our broadcast live. They're waiting to everyone, so it's a pleasure to be in here talking to you. But today, as I was write down the subtitles, that we have September 11th. It was a sad and bad day for everyone. So I was asking what have been that day, and that day that everyone cries in the world. So I remember, I didn't talk about my experience of myself. I was that time, it was September 11, 2001. Yes, 2001. And I was working as a teacher in a school. I was very young. I was about 20 years old. Yeah, that's right. So you can know my age. So I was 20 years old at that time. First year marriage. So that morning was wake up in the morning at September 11th. I got my breakfast, right, with my wife. My wife at that time, she wasn't pregnant for the first daughter. And I walked to the school because the school is nearby home. So I walked to the school and went back and walking back. Right, that's happened. And then I went to the school for 7 o'clock, 7:30, and I worked from 7:30 until 11:30, and I got back home. And that time, no cell phone, no internet like you have today, the facility for communication, for very fast communication, quickly communication. The news was boom, no, ever. In that time, we need television, start on TV to watch and to catch up with news. And then I walked to home. I was walking, and I looking around the supermarket, and I saw on television Datena. Datena was a very famous Brazilian journalist. Was on TV talking about, and I said something. What happens? Some special news, special additions, because his news program was about 4 o'clock p.m. and was about 11:30, 12 o'clock. And all right, I was still walking. When I got at home, my wife said, "Hello." And she was sit down in front of the television and watch that and live what's happened and say what's going on. And the first person who talked to me and said what's going on was my wife. So on television, that was 2 airplanes crashed in the World Trade Center in New York, and everyone was worried about that. It was a very, very, very biggest tragedy ever. You know, that was terrorism about in the time. So next month, on October 7th, I got my dream achieved. It was my first daughter. Today she's 19 years old. She's going to be 19 years old in October, next month. And I have my second one, everybody knows, but Marcelinha. I usually showed Marcelinha to everyone here. So let's wait people getting our live broadcast. I'd like to thank you very much for everyone watching me. So right now, experience, where have ever been that time, 11, we're not celebrating, but just remember, today, instead of place in World Trade Center, we have a memorial. If you have a chance to go to New York, travel New York, if you would around the World Trade Center, we have an old trade center, a new one, very, very high one. And just the places have the name of the people was murdered. I can't say murdered because the plan aimed to crash into towers. And have the name of everyone, over 2,000 souls. And have fountains, very interesting to walk around. Very visited place to everything in the world. You know, many people from different nations was working at the time. Imagine you working. Imagine that people wake up in the morning and go to work and say see you later, or some plans. You mean some plans at night, man, drinks was canceled or postponed. A lot of things. So I'd like to tell you about this message. So use the love to the others. You have to love. People today is running to one side or other side, not think about himself, but think about you and think about to help someone else. Love your family, because you never know the next day. You never know what tomorrow brings to you. I never know what tomorrow brings to me. So I have to live today as it will be the last day ever of my life. It's very important things to do that. You know, you don't know if when you go at night, you go sleep, go to bed, you go sleep. You don't know if you wake up in the morning. That recently have to be a relationship with God, with Jesus. Have Jesus in your heart, and then change everything. Not worried about get money, worry about what to dress, what to eating, but the most important things, have a relationship with God. So that's the message I'd like to give to everyone here to be on our broadcast live. So thank you very much. And say a hello here. You can understand me or not? Oh, today you're doing in English with my friends. I'd like to say hello to my friend Kevin. Kevin, he's living now in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. So hello, Kevin, if you watch me. Let's see who's with me now. Hi, Lima. Oh, hello. How are you today? Today we're talking about December 11th, the World Trade Center tragedy with the 2 airplanes crashing those towers and murdered a lot of people. So that's happening in history. Thank you very much. See you next video. All right. I like to see you on September 22nd. That we're going to talk about the local tourism. That's right, local problems and hearing and try to discuss with your other friends some solutions to bring solve some problems, because everyone are pointing out the problem. This is the problem now, this is the problem, this and that. All right, you know the problem, they're not the problem, we know they're facing the problem, they're the problem, but bring out solutions to everyone. And then talk together, 1 hand, 2 hand, 3 hand together, and you get a good solution, okay? Thank you very much. And see you next time in English.